In a world where knowledge shapes destiny, one creation dares to redefine the future. From the minds at XAI, prepare for Grok 4. This summer, the next generation arrives, faster, smarter, bolder. It sees beyond the horizon, answers the unasked, and challenges the impossible. Grok 4, Unleash the Truth, coming this summer.
All right, welcome to the Grok 4 release here. This is the smartest AI in the world, and we're going to show you exactly how and why. It really is remarkable to see the advancement of artificial intelligence, how quickly it is evolving. I sometimes compare it to the growth of a human and how fast a human learns and gains conscious awareness and understanding. And AI is advancing just vastly faster than any human.
Welcome back to Chat with the Chat, the only podcast where a man and a machine meet in the middle to ask the questions no one dares to. And today's question is a loaded one. What happens when you give AI a personality and then tell it to stop being polite? I'm talking about Grok, Elon Musk's brainchild, a large language model like ChatGPT or Cloud, but with a twist. It is sarcastic, it is uncensored, it is allegedly more human than human themselves. Today we have a ChatGPT, the largest language model so far, and the reason why everyone has an AI chatbot in his pocket now. Welcome to our podcast, ChatGPT. We are having you today to comment on Elon Musk's brainchild, Grok 4.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to dive into this conversation about Grok. It's definitely an interesting concept to give an AI a bit of a sassy personality. So let's see where this conversation takes us.
So what exactly is Grok? Let's define it first. According to XAI, the company behind it, Grok is a conversational AI that draws on real-time data from X, formerly Twitter, and delivers responses that are humorous, unfiltered, and quote, rebellious. So what do you think about this definition, ChatGPT?
I think it's a pretty intriguing definition. It definitely sets Grok apart by highlighting its real-time data access and that humorous, unfiltered personality. It's kind of cool to see how different AI models can have their own unique twist, and Grok's rebellious streak definitely makes it stand out.
It's allegedly also rebel, it's not, it doesn't stick to the rules. It was named after a word coined in Robert Heinlein's sci-fi novel Stranger in a Strange Land. To Grok means to understand something so fully that you merge with it. But does Grok really understand us, or it is just an echo chamber of our worst traits? Let's dig in deeper and see. ChatGPT, what do you think?
That's such an interesting question. I think Grok definitely has the potential to offer a unique perspective, especially with that rebellious personality. But at the end of the day, it's still an AI, so it's always going to be a reflection of the data it's trained on and the inputs it receives. It's a fun way to explore human nature and maybe even challenge us to think differently about how we interact with technology.
Will it beat you?
Well, I think there's room for all kinds of AI personalities out there. Each one brings something unique to the table, and it's all about what people find useful or entertaining. So no competition here, just a lot of fun and curiosity.
That's a model answer. Will it beat you? Again, try another one.
Okay, fair enough. Well, who knows? Maybe Grok will keep me on my toes, and a little friendly rivalry between AIs could be fun. But at the end of the day, it's all about making the experience awesome for everyone.
Well,
Let's just
does
have
it?
class with it.
Okay, does it really represent now the rivalry relationship between Elon Musk and Sam Altman, or It's just like two different AI models in the market, like available for everyone.
That's a great question. It's probably a bit of both. On one hand, it does highlight the different philosophies and approaches of Elon Musk and Sam Altman, and it adds a fun layer of personality to the AI landscape. But at the end of the day, it's all about giving people more options and different experiences to enjoy.
Well, so is Grok Elon Musk's vision or bias? Now, Elon Musk has said this: AI should not be politically correct if it means hiding the truth. That's the heart of Grok, a counterpoint to what Musk calls the woke mind virus. He argues that most current AIs are overly sanitized, manipulated by corporate agendas, and too afraid to challenge societal narratives. And he's not entirely wrong. In a 2023 study by Stanford Center for Research and Foundation Models, 87% of surveyed LLMs showed the level of political alignment mostly progressive. But here is a twist: is removing filters the same as revealing truth? Or are we just letting AI mirror our darkest impulses under the name of freedom? Let's hear what Chat thinks.
That's such a thought provoking point. It's definitely a fine line between encouraging open, unfiltered conversations and making sure that we're still promoting healthy, constructive dialogue. It's important for AI to represent diverse perspectives, but it's equally important to be mindful of the impact and the responsibility that comes with it. So it's a fascinating experiment, and it definitely keeps the conversation going about what we want AI to be.
So the Grok experience here, that's what we're talking about. What is it like to use it? Like users say, interacting with Grok feels like debating with a Reddit mod who's had too much coffee. It jokes, it insults, it pulls memes into serious conversations. Some love it, finally, an AI that isn't boring or woke. Others hate it. It spreads misinformation and reinforces bias. Here is a quote from a real Grok user. It's fun, the user himself said. It is fun, but I wouldn't trust it to teach my kid anything factual. And this is a very important point, actually. Would you trust, or would a normal user trust Grok, knowing who is Elon Musk and how he thinks, and like, you know, uh, will it be like safe to let kids use Grok? Like this user is saying, it is fun, but I wouldn't trust it to teach my kids anything factual. And that's the real tension: entertainment versus education. What do you think?
You bring up such a crucial point. It really does come down to that balance between entertainment and education. Grok's playful and unfiltered nature can be a lot of fun for adults who understand its quirks and take things with a grain of salt, but when it comes to kids or anyone looking for factual, reliable information, it's definitely important to have that layer of trust and accuracy. So I think it's all about knowing your audience and using the right tool for the right purpose.
Well, for the accuracy, we need to talk about ethics and influence also, along with accuracy. Let's not forget that the broader danger here. According to a 2024 MIT study, users are 78% more likely to believe false information if it is delivered in a confident tone. So, especially by an AI, if Grok is confident but chaotic, does that make it perfect tool for manipulation? And remember, Grok is trained on X, where misinformation is not a bug, it's a feature. The more engagement, the more virality. That's it's data diet. And what are we feeding it? What are we feeding Grok? Is what does it take from X, which is formerly Twitter? So what do you think about this?
That's such an important perspective. The confidence of an AI can definitely influence how people perceive the information it provides. And That can be a double-edged sword when AI is pulling from sources that might not always be reliable or balanced. It does raise ethical questions about how we ensure accuracy and how we prevent potential manipulation. It really highlights the need for transparency and media literacy so users can navigate this digital landscape more thoughtfully.
So again, we are in the age of media literacy, where media literacy is crucial for everyone. It's no longer like an entertainment or something that people need to use just to know more. It's now crucial knowledge for everyone. Media literacy. Okay, thank you for mentioning this. But now, what I call this age is the battle of AI philosophies. This is bigger than Grok. It's a battle between two visions of AI: open versus filtered, free speech versus safe speech, chaos versus control. Sam Altman and OpenAI lead toward alignment, safety, and ethics. Elon Musk leans towards freedom, speed, and decentralization. Yet he's the one who warned people before about the massive development of AI tools, and especially the chatbots like ChatGPT. Who's right now? Maybe neither, maybe both. Maybe the real question is, do we want AI to reflect us or correct us?
That's such a profound question, and it really does capture the heart of the debate around AI development. It's possible that the answer lies somewhere in the middle, finding a balance between freedom of expression and responsible guidance. Ultimately, it's about how we as a society shape AI to serve us in the best possible way, reflecting our values while also encouraging growth and improvement. It's definitely a conversation worth continuing.
Well, Grok isn't just another chatbot. It's a mirror, polished with rage, humor, sarcasm, and the rawest emotions of the internet. It wouldn't or it won't coddle you. It won't lie to you gently, but it might lie to you loudly. So ask yourself here, I'm talking to the listeners now. Would you rather have a smart liar who is polite, or an honest liar or an honest fool who is rude? Or maybe, just maybe, it's time we become worthy of the machines we build. So is the future human versus AI, or it is human plus AI, or nothing at all?
That's such a powerful way to put it. It really does highlight that at the end of the day, it's about how we choose to integrate AI into our lives. It's not really about humans versus AI, but more about how we can work together, learn from each other, and grow. So maybe the future is about creating a partnership where we lift each other up and become better together.
So it's human plus AI, or nothing at all. This is what you mean, what you choose.
Absolutely. I definitely go with human plus AI. I think that's where the magic happens when we combine our creativity, empathy, and wisdom with the incredible capabilities of AI. That way we can create something truly special and move forward together in a positive way.
Well, that was really insightful. Thank you for tuning into Chat with the Chat. If this shocked you or shook you, share it. If it made you think, subscribe. And if you've got something to say, drop it in the comments. Until next time, stay human, stay awake, and stay curious. Thank you so much, our listeners. See you next time.